Look, Squid Game is great, but an underrated Netflix series takes its premise to the next level. Netflix's Squid Game became a global phenomenon by blending brutal survival games with deep social commentary. The Korean drama captivated audiences with its high-stakes competition, exploring economic disparity and human desperation. However, it was not the first show to use a deadly game format to tell a gripping story. Before Squid Game took over pop culture, Alice in Borderland had already mastered the survival game trope in a way that many argue is even more interesting. While both series pit desperate individuals against each other in a life-or-death struggle, Alice in Borderland takes a different approach than Squid Game. Adapted from Haro Aso's manga, the Japanese thriller leans heavily into psychological tension and world building, creating a mystery that keeps viewers hooked. Although Squid Game is undeniably excellent, Alice in Borderland expands on its premise in ways that make it an underrated masterpiece. A death game on a grander scale, why Alice in Borderland's game feels bigger and deadlier. One of Alice in Borderland's biggest strengths is its expansive world. Unlike Squid Game, which confines its contestants to a single location with a clear authority figure, Alice in Borderland throws its characters into an abandoned Tokyo with no explanations. The games are not orchestrated by visible figures in masks, but by an unseen force, adding an extra layer of mystery. This uncertainty makes the story more immersive, as characters must not only survive, but also uncover the truth behind their bizarre new reality. Additionally, Alice in Borderland features a variety of challenges, each categorized by suits in a deck of cards. These range from brutal physical battles to psychological mind games, keeping every episode fresh and unpredictable. Squid Game relies on childhood games with deadly consequences, which are effective but more straightforward. In contrast, Alice in Borderland pushes the boundaries of the genre by making survival about more than just following rules. It forces players to outthink their circumstances in an ever-evolving, evil landscape. Survival is not just physical, it is emotional too. Deeper character growth sets Alice in Borderland apart. While both shows have interesting leads, Alice in Borderland gives its characters more depth by showing their personal growth through survival. Arisu, the protagonist, starts as a disillusioned gamer with no real direction in life. As he survives the games, he transforms into a leader, developing resilience and emotional intelligence. This evolution feels organic and rewarding, making his journey one of the show's best features. Squid Game's Dae-hun is also a well-developed character, but his story is more focused on moral issues rather than personal growth through challenge. The supporting cast of Alice in Borderland also play a big role in the story. With each new game, friendships, betrayals, and alliances shift, making the stakes feel personal, while Squid Game thrives on its critique of capitalism and class struggles. Ultimately, Squid Game does deserve its acclaim, but Alice in Borderland takes the death game concept to a whole new level by combining psychological depth, world building, and intense character arcs. For those who loved Squid Game, this underrated gem is a must-watch.